for the highlights. Simply the colour I mixed up for the devil before, the grey bluey colour. Adding a bit of white to that. Don't use the paint too sloppy, because what I do is I'm hardly touching it. It's not straight out of the tube either, so it's a little bit runny, but not too runny. And just very gently touching it, getting a really... Tassie Devils have fur coming right down on this snout here. Really soft lines. Put a bit of a scar there. They get the occasional tiff. Not that devils bite each other very often at all, actually. They do over breeding season. But often, Tasmanian devils, are pretty respectful to each other. But they get so excited when they feed, they sometimes just accidentally clash into each other. Especially males. Let's put some natural light onto it. Day 3, and I'm still putting on details. I'm going to put a bit of light here, try and make that side of the face come out a bit more, and make that ear, a little bit of detail like that on that ear, and a bit more detail there. Just going to try and make this face look like it's coming out a bit more. I can't wait to put the whiskers on there. That's going to be the last thing I do. Right now, more fine detail. Tedious work. I really want this cheek to actually stand out away from this foot there, the front foot. So I'll just gradually go lighter and lighter. And devil's fur is often nice and shiny looking anyway, so I can even use white if I want. But I'll just keep going lighter until I see that starting to come out. I don't want it to look too flat. Or part of the illusion of creating something that looks a little bit three-dimensional. Now, because I'm just gently touching it, it's giving it a very soft look. Because devil's fur is soft. When you touch their fur, it actually does feel very soft. People think they're going to be coarse and wiry, but they are in fact very soft, very nice feeling fur. So I'd like to try and convey this in this illustration. It's funny that, people somehow think because of that growl they snarl. People sort of think that they are somehow mean and nasty, and therefore their fur must feel horrible too, but the reality is that they are very, very soft feeling. But not only are they soft, they're actually probably the most affectionate animal I've ever worked with. I tend to love Tasmanian devils, so they give you a lot of love back. By far the Tasmanian devil would be the most affectionate of all the animals I've ever worked with. They're just so affectionate. But some that just want to come up, jump up and lick you on the face. There's others I want to put my face near. But yeah, that's a snake man. It's a big difference I found. I love snakes, I adore snakes, but snakes, you just don't get that affection. Snakes are an animal that run on instinct. Tasmanian devils are a predator which is smart, intelligent and highly affectionate. So I can't help but love devils because they love me. I love them first. A lot of love goes around, eh? Creature that you make friends with the devil, you've got a friend for the life of that devil, which unfortunately for devils is not long, since they live about 6-7 years in captivity sometimes. That's an old devil. Some only live till 5. They're a short-lived animal. But in that short 5-6 years, you've got an animal which is intelligent, which is kind, loving, affectionate. An absolutely beautiful animal. Really are an animal worth protecting. They're an animal which, is misunderstood. Here I am talking about devils, can't help it. I'm painting devils. I'm supposed to be talking about painting techniques, but I just can't help talking about how gorgeous Tasmanian devils are. Devils have fat cheeks. It's not all fur, it's muscle. A devil, the jaw power of a devil is very similar to that of a grey wolf, but they're really tiny creatures. They don't have the most powerful bite on the planet, but they, for the size and weight of the animal, probably the most powerful mammal bite. So there are mammals that can bite harder, like hyenas, but these animals are many times bigger than a devil. They do have a powerful bite. Day 4. The big day. Today I'm going to put on the whiskers. Done all that detail, that's now dry. And I'm using what we call a liner. It's a paintbrush which has really long bristles. And so you can drag those bristles around, and that makes the sort of smooth lines. So you don't get any sort of wriggleness, you get smooth lines, and that's what I want for these whiskers. They're going to be nice, long, flowing lines. There you have it. Transform the sketch here into a painting of the Tasmanian devil. I'm going to do a few Tasmanian devil paintings, and probably along the way talk about devil facial tumour disease. It's a cancer which affects devils around the face, bloats out in a big tumour they can't eat and they starve to death. And unfortunately, since devil facial tumour disease has shown up in the environment, over half their population has been wiped out. So that's a very sad thing. Now if I can get people to like devils, that could turn things around. People love devils, they're going to be careful how they drive on the road. And although devil facial tumour disease is causing, or a big part of causing, the extinction of the species, the biggest cause is when tourists come here. They come here just as little devils are leaving mum around about Christmas time. Little devils are too small to drag something off the road to eat. They eat in a dangerous spot. They end up as roadkill. So my message today, if you're visiting Tasmania, especially just Christmas time or just after Christmas time, be very careful how you drive on the road, because this is a precious animal. It's a beautiful animal. It's affectionate, loving, intelligent. It's a fantastic animal. We don't want to lose it. So please, be careful how you drive.